Hello everyone, and welcome to my Young and Restless official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. At Chancellor Park, Kyle, Claire, and Harrison mused over ideas for a birthday gift for Nikki while they had lunch. Harrison offered to pay his father back if he were to pony up the money for a present for Nikki. Claire teased that if Kyle were paying, they should think bigger in terms of Nikki's gift. Harrison contemplated rubies, but Kyle countered that maybe they should get Nikki something she could use every day. Harrison followed up with the idea of getting a horse that they could name Narrison, a combination of Nikki and Harrison's names. Kyle appreciated his son thinking big. Claire suggested that thinking smaller would be a good idea. Harrison asked what kind of gifts Claire bought as a youngster. Then, he caught himself as he recalled that Claire was under Jordan's control during her childhood. Claire said she had better things in her life, including Kyle and Harrison. Harrison said if he gave Nikki a gift from his heart, then it should be his idea. The youngster revealed he wanted to come up with a book about Nikki's family, similar to the one they have about Grandpa Jack. He said he needed more thinking time, so he went a short distance away from his father and Claire, giving the couple some alone time. Claire suggested Kyle might have another author in the family. She noted Harrison has confidence, and that was thanks to Kyle. Claire shared with Kyle that she was glad that she and Pietro, the party planner, agreed on a theme for Nikki's party. Claire predicted that Victor could change his mind about Kyle. Then, they wouldn't have to worry about Victor. He called it a dream. She called it a vision, complete with a horse, a microscope, and a cotton candy machine, referring to Harrison's gift ideas for Nikki. Claire pointed out that Victor wasn't upset with Cole once he saw how much Cole loved Victoria. Kyle wondered what gift he should come up with for Nikki that would impress Victor. Kyle, Claire, and Harrison all put their thinking caps on. Ashley, luggage in hand, walked into the Abbott mansion. She took in the many changes Diane had made to the house. "It's a lot worse than I thought it was going to be," Ashley shouted as she pretended to blast Jack. Before he could calm her down, Ashley said that Diane had done a fabulous job. "What's not to love?" she rhetorically asked. Diane, at the top of the stairs, overheard her remarks. "You did a wonderful job," Ashley told Diane of the redo of the house. Ash quipped that it doesn't come easily for her to compliment Diane. "Daddy would have liked it, too," Ashley added. Jack shared that it was a relief to hear Ash's reaction and witness the nice moment between his wife and sister. Ashley asked for a moment alone with Jack. Diane headed off to work to give the two Abbott siblings time alone. Ash reiterated she was being honest about her reaction to Diane's efforts. Ashley got emotional as she recapped to Jack how Martin tore down Tracy and how that affected her. The chemist revealed she was questioning herself, too. Jack offered to help Ashley. She shared that she wanted to take another break from Jabot and return to Paris so that she could continue working with her therapist. Jack urged Ashley not to worry about Jabot. He said he'd also look after Tracy. Ashley agreed with Jack that Martin would not have the last word. Ashley vowed to get to the other side of what she was currently going through. Jack said he would stop by Paris to visit her. Ashley teased Jack that his French was lousy. Later, Jack joined Diane at Jabot and caught his wife up on Ashley's plans to go back to Paris and do intensive work with her therapist. Jack said Ash needed to look after herself. Diane suggested that this may not be a good time for them to go on vacation. Jack shot that down. He said he'd stay in touch with his sisters without being overbearing. Meanwhile, Ashley, alone at the house, talked out loud to her father. "I know you're always with me, Dad," Ashley prayed. "Just please help me be as brave as Jack thinks I am." An ecstatic Phyllis shared with Daniel at Crimson Lights that she was going to Washington, D.C., with Amanda to meet Aristotle Dumas. Phyllis was miffed that Daniel didn't believe her. Daniel wryly asked if Dumas knew about Phyllis's appointment with him. He described it as an ambush. Phyllis countered that she'd be presenting him with an opportunity, one that would benefit Daniel, too. Daniel advised his mother not to show up at Dumas's office on his behalf if he didn't know she was coming. Phyllis went into more detail with Daniel on her battle plan with Dumas. She's going to suggest to Dumas that she and Daniel run Chancellor once he takes it away from Nikki and Victor. Daniel suggested his mother had finally gone off the deep end. Phyllis noted that Daniel was rude for saying she'd gone off the deep end. Daniel asked why Dumas would give Chancellor to Phyllis to run even if he were able to wrest it away from Victor. Phyllis told Daniel he was hurting her feelings and making her mad. Daniel shrugged that there was no stopping his mother. Phyllis pointed out she'd be a better fit for Chancellor than Nikki was. The fiery redhead said she has the talent, brains, and energy to do the job. Daniel pointed out that Summer was part of the Newman family. How would she feel about this? Then, Daniel said he wouldn't try to change his mom's mind. However, he added he didn't want to be a part of it. Phyllis made a case for Daniel working with her at Chancellor. He acknowledged she made a strong pitch, but he'd have to respectfully decline. Phyllis pointed out that she was the common denominator in Daniel rejecting her ideas. Daniel countered that he was the common denominator. I still have a lot of things I need to figure out for myself right now, Daniel said. He added he doesn't want stress. Phyllis pointed out to him that he had asked her to find something they could do together. She wanted to know if her son was just stringing her along or not. Phyllis attempted to accept Daniel's decision. I hear it now, she said. It doesn't feel good, I just thought that maybe I could find something to distract you. Daniel said he'd be okay. I am going to get better, he promised. Maybe then they could talk about work in the future. Daniel encouraged his mother not to make big plans or worry about him. Phyllis countered by asking Daniel how he'd feel if Lucy said the same thing to him. He muttered that that would be different, but Phyllis said no, it was the same. You may not want to work with me, but you'll always be my son, Phyllis promised. I love you so much. Looking to the future, Phyllis told Daniel that if Dumas gave her Chancellor to run, then the people of Genoa City would have to acknowledge that she's a contender. She felt resented but not respected by everyone in town. Phyllis suggested that they're all afraid of her. She vowed to get to Dumas and get control of Chancellor Industries. Then, they will all know what she's truly capable of doing. I exhaust you, don't I? Phyllis rhetorically asked her son. Daniel said nah, but in a way that Phyllis knew he was kidding. Phyllis said she does things out of love. She knew Daniel needed space, but added that she was there if and when he needed her. Be brilliant. Be safe, Daniel told his mother. After he left, Phyllis got a text from Amanda, who asked if Phyllis was still coming. Dumas won't.